Boys and girls, last week we were finishing up our paper mache on our Triptych, and now is our time to glue our beautiful sgraffito or scratch art to our work of art. So first I'm going to apply a thin layer of glue, and then using the edge of the glue tip, and that's why the glue tip is shaped like a cone, so you can take and press the edge of the glue tip on its side to spread the glue thinly along it. If you have too much glue, you're really going to see it because the scratch art paper is very thin. So we're wanting to be able to look at our sgraffito and not at the glue. Now I'm going to refold my Triptych, and to do that I'm going to fold the paper, and if you remember when we were making our sketchbooks we used our scissors to burnish, and so I'm going to take my scissors and rub it across the crease or the fold to make my Triptych work really well. And at this point I'm going to begin making a complicated design along the border, and so I'm creating this curved design that I'm carefully cutting out with my scissors. And if I have extra pencil left over at this point, I should just take a large eraser and eraser out all that extra pencil lines, because we don't want that to distract from our artwork. We just want to see a very detailed picture frame as well as our Triptych when we look at our art. So I'm going to finish that up, and after I have that finished up, you notice I don't have my complete Triptych finished, but I will do that later. I'm going to recrease these lines. After I cut it, it may have lost some of its fold. And now I'm all set. And if you remember the Triptychs that were made hundreds of years ago, they also had a decorative design on the outside, or the doors to the Triptych. And that decorative design was to intrigue people or get them thinking about what the story was inside of the Triptych. And so we are going to do this with a spider web design. So I'm starting at the center and I'm moving lines out from the spider web. And I'm going to do that the same on this other side. So I'm carefully making different types of line designs as I move out from the center out to the edge. And in my case, I didn't really put the dot in the center, and that's fine. I made it off-centered, but I did make sure that my lines would travel to all four sides of my door. And now I'm grabbing a palette with a bit of white paint on, and I'm going to emphasize these lines with white paint. And so I'm going to travel around each of those. So take your time. When you get to this part, enjoy adding line designs.